Once upon a time, there was a very rich man named Chukwuemeka. He lived in a big, shiny house in Nigeria with his loving wife Ngozi and their 4 happy kids. The kids were Obinna, the oldest son with a big smile, his little brother Chidi, who loved to laugh, and his 2 sweet sisters Adaora and Ifeoma, who always hugged everyone. Chukwuemeka owned many big companies that made lots of money, so they had fancy cars that zoomed fast, a big swimming pool where they splashed and played, and kind helpers who cooked yummy jollof rice and cleaned the house. Ngozi was the best mom ever. She baked sweet cakes and read bedtime stories that made the kids feel warm inside. Every morning, the family sat together for breakfast, holding hands and saying thank you for their food. Obinna loved kicking a soccer ball with Chidi in the sunny yard, while Adaora and Ifeoma giggled as they drew colorful pictures of rainbows and flowers. One special day, it was Ifeoma's birthday. The whole family surprised her with balloons and a big cake. Ifeoma's eyes sparkled with joy as she blew out the candles, and everyone clapped and hugged her tight. Chukwuemeka always said, "Family is our greatest treasure. Work hard, be good, and love each other always." The kids felt so safe and loved, like they were wrapped in a big, warm blanket. They dreamed of growing up happy together forever. As the kids grew a little bigger, Chukwuemeka sent them to the best schools with bright classrooms and fun playgrounds. Obinna was super smart and got stars on his papers for math and reading. He learned how to use computers and dreamed of being a big boss like his dad. His teachers smiled and said, "Obinna, you can do anything." At home, Ngozi helped with homework, sitting close and giving gentle hugs when he got an answer right. "I'm so proud of you, my boy," she whispered, her eyes full of love. Chidi was great at running races and won medals that made the family cheer loudly. Adaora loved music and played soft songs on the piano that made everyone feel peaceful. Little Ifeoma liked helping Mom in the kitchen, stirring dough with her tiny hands and laughing when flour got on her nose. One emotional evening after a long day, the family gathered in the living room. Chukwuemeka told funny stories from his work, and everyone laughed until their tummies hurt. Obinna shared about his school day, and Ngozi kissed his forehead, saying, "You make my heart so full." Obinna had lots of friends, but life felt perfect with his family. He thought being rich meant endless happy days, filled with love and no worries. One sunny day, when Obinna was a teenager with longer legs and bigger dreams, he met some new friends at school. These friends were not kind like his family. They skipped classes and did sneaky things like hiding to smoke cigarettes. Obinna wanted to feel big and cool, so he started playing with them instead of his good friends. His old pals warned him, "Be careful, Obinna." But he didn't listen, and it made his heart feel a little heavy. At home, Chukwuemeka was busy with his companies, but he still tried to play catch with the boys after dinner. Ngozi noticed Obinna coming home late and asked softly, "What's wrong, my son?" with worry in her eyes. Obinna lied and said he was just playing, but inside he felt bad for not telling the truth. Chidi missed his big brother and tugged on his shirt, saying, "Play with me, Obinna," with sad puppy eyes. Adaora and Ifeoma drew pictures for him, hoping to make him smile, but Obinna was too busy thinking about his new friends. One touching night, during a family dinner under the stars, Ngozi made Obinna's favorite pepper soup. Everyone shared what they loved about each other. Chidi said, "I love Obinna because he's my hero." Tears of joy filled Ngozi's eyes as she hugged them all. But Obinna felt a tug in his heart, starting to forget how special these moments were. Obinna's bad friends showed him scary things called drugs one afternoon. They said, "Try this. It will make you feel like a king." Obinna was afraid at first, his heart beating fast, but he tried a little to fit in. It made him feel dizzy and strange, and soon he wanted more, like a hungry bird. He used his pocket money for drugs instead of buying treats for his sisters. At home, he became grumpy and yelled at Chidi for touching his toys, making Chidi cry big tears. "Why are you mean now?" Chidi asked, his voice shaking. Adaora hid her drawings, feeling sad, and Ifeoma clung to Mom's skirt, whispering, "I miss nice Obinna." Ngozi's heart broke seeing her family hurt. She sat with Obinna one quiet evening, holding his hand. "Talk to me, my love. I will always help you," she said, tears rolling down her cheeks. Chukwuemeka noticed too and took Obinna for a walk in the garden, saying, "Son, family sticks together through hard times. Don't push us away." But Obinna lied again, feeling guilty but trapped. His grades fell like raindrops, and he hid his bad report.